G'day and welcome to Sam's Boring Channel. In this episode I'm putting up more French cleats to coincide with the Spring Shop Storage Challenge that's been put out by Mario the Woodfather. So if you've been following on from the last episode, I've put up some French cleats, and up to that stage I'd put together a drill charging station. So I've decided to carry on with that ideology and try a few things out. So what I wanted to do with these French cleats is put a few different methodologies into play. Basically throw a few different storage ideas just straight onto the wall. A couple of easy options for screwdrivers, pliers, that kind of thing. A slightly bigger one for hammers and mallets. A little box type thing for all the various different tapes that just seem to sort of get scattered around this garage. Another little box for pens and pencils and little rulers and that kind of thing. Something up there for a clipboard. Again, paper scattered everywhere, you know, print off of plans. And then the last one, I wanted to put together something to hold the sander and various different sandpaper, which it appears I had a lot of sandpaper that needed throwing out. So I made this sizable and now pretty much empty storage shelf for my sander, but I mean it's helped me make stock of just how much sandpaper was actually just garbage and accumulating. So yeah, I wanted to use a few different methodologies in this. So a simple just screw and glue. I wanted to try out a few of my Woodfather's jig, #Woodfather's jig, box jigs. Haven't quite made a box with them, but I've sort of almost got there, but I didn't want to get bogged down too much with, you know, making it a time-consuming affair. I just wanted to sort of give it more of a hoon. It's still a bit of a work in progress while I get that. If you've not seen that video, I'll put it up top. And then lastly, father-in-law gifted me a brad nailer, and I'd never used a brad nailer before. And I've seen many videos where I've seen people hammer out quick projects with them, so I just thought I'd give it a go.
Brought to you by Dirty Beats. Straight from the streets.
So a few things that I've learned. One, nearly every French cleat video you watch will tell you to sand down the edges of the French cleat, and me, I ignored that, and I shouldn't have. Some of the sharp-eyed viewers might have seen that I'd cut myself when I was putting the initial cleats up on the wall, and had smeared some of that blood, grim, all over the place. I cut myself a further 2 times after that, just through being an idiot. Second thing I've learned, when you've glued a cleat onto your piece and you're very eager to see what it looks like, wait till the glue sets, or put it on, take it off. On 2 occasions I came back in the garage the following day to find that it was very well secured on the cleat. And third thing I worked out was that I'm not very accurate with the rad nailer, and it doesn't leave a good finish. I suppose the 2 things I've hammered out with that, you can't see them from afar. They're going to serve their purpose. But yeah, one thing I was trying to achieve anyway out of the sort of different methodologies here in Christchurch, New Zealand, I'm not sure what the world knows us for, but locally in New Zealand we're known for having earthquakes. And in all honesty, I just wanted to see what's going to stand the test of time, and I think the only way of doing that was to have a few different methodologies. I think for what they are, little plywood boxes and holders, I never wanted to make them too fancy. It's supposed to be completely utilitarian and just up on the wall, serve a purpose to keep my workspace a lot tidier. I'm already stoked with it. I mean, even just as a backdrop to bloody, these little videos, I think it just looks a lot more shit hot. And this video was for the Spring Shop storage challenge. You can put as many videos as you want up for it, is probably the beauty of it. I'm probably just going to tick away at this all the way to the back end of November, but please get behind the hashtag, follow the links, see what everybody else is up to. I suspect I'm not going to be the only one hammering out some French cleats, but already there's some pretty cool ideas coming onto that, and we're still quite early in the piece. We've got a month and a half left of the challenge to hammer a bit more out and get amongst it. Thank you. Now be a good little YouTuber, would you, and give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll reward you with another clip of a horse on a ute.